Hey, this is Travis, the Random Commuter, coming at you, and thank you so much for spending your time with me in my car on my commute. So let's get going. It's that Tesla over there. I saw him pull into this gas station, and I was like, what the fuck is he doing here? And so I said, well, maybe he's looking for, like a charger or something like that. But no, he was looking for air for his tires. But I looked at it being so jarred as to think, what the fuck? Green light, is this guy gonna let me in? This guy's looking away. Like, he can't see me, even though he can totally see me. Oh, this guy let me in, sweet, thanks. It's Friday, and oh man, I had one hell of a day. I just felt like I spent all day accomplishing nothing. All right, so my commute is roughly 1 hour, and I've got like 3 different routes I can take to work and take home. But I used to do, when I first got this gig up on the other side of town, I used to say, okay, I'll just have Google Maps tell me the fastest way to get home every day. But it was taking me a different way every time, and it was just annoying. And I was saving like 3 or 4 minutes, so I was like, fuck it. So you'll probably find out soon enough, but I am what they call a vapor. But I've got this thing. This is the, I don't know, it's the RX. Get to a safe spot before I look. I feel like a fucking idiot if I just crash in the back of a car looking this up. This is an RX 200S. I went outside once because I had this like smaller vape. It was like a 50 watt, and this guy had this, right? And I'm like, holy shit! And I know it's like, whip them out, boys. But I said, oh my god, what is that? And so he showed it to me. And I'm like, I've got to have that. This thing goes up to like 200 watts. I am currently at 160 watts. Because I have no idea how ridiculous I must look, vaping out of a car. But I look at another car, and the fucking thing looks like it's on fire. Yeah, that's what I must look like. I gotta tilt this sunroof up, or we're gonna get vaped out here. Now other people can think I'm on fire. Let's see what's on the radio. I know this one. She's a good girl, loves her mom. Still probably one of the last people on earth to listen to the radio. Everyone's got, I usually have my, I got my headphones. And, people are like, oh, you can't listen to headphones, while you drive. I can hear sirens. I can see the sirens. So, yeah, but I got my phone, and I got podcasts. I listen to I've got a whole bunch of different podcasts. Like, I'm going to listen to them. I don't like educational podcasts, like project management or some business related podcasts or something like that. I'm supposed to listen to them, but fuck me, they're boring. And that's what I think I'd like to do. I'd like to do a business-oriented podcast. That's not what this is, but I'd like to do like a business-oriented podcast where, you're having some fun with it. You're going to learn something, and we're going to talk about relevant business issues of the day, but we're going to have some fun with it. Jesus. So, in case you're wondering, this chariot that brings me back and forth on my commute, this is I think it's a 90, like it's an early 90s. What the fuck car is this? I don't know. I'd have to unlock the glove box and look at the registration. Wait a minute. I think it's in my wallet. Anyway, it's an early 90s 4Runner, and this thing just won't die. I've got 204,000 miles on it. I picked this up because I knew I was going to have a long commute, so I picked this up for $1,500. We put about $1,000 into it just to kind of fix it up. And this thing's been running amazingly well. So $2,500 for this 4Runner that just won't die. It's just fine with me. So on my commutes, I typically have my breakfast coming to work, but I've got day old cold coffee. I have my vape, but not much of anything else. I've got to save it for dinner. All right, let's check out what's on the radio.
Percentage yield on lower balances. Waste time with the masterpiece. Waste time with the masterpiece. You should be rolling me. You should be rolling me. You're a real life fantasy. You're a real life fantasy. But you're moving so carefully. Let's start living dangerously.
You gotta do the finger. My wife always makes fun of me. This is how I dance. On the dance floor, I got my moves. I'm like... Oh, I just got the look. I got busted dancing in the car. I was thinking today was Monday, which is completely fucked up because today's Friday. There's no reason to think that Friday is Monday. That's just not right. But my buddy got 3 free lessons of karate. I'm 41, he's like 40, but he got 3 free lessons for karate for his birthday. I don't know, but I think it was intended to be a joke, because here's the deal. My friend and I, we talk about how cool it would be to learn karate all the time, but that doesn't mean we want to do it. So we're learning these moves, right? And I'm kind of all about like avoidance and escape, right? It's like, if you're in a bad situation, how do you get out of it? If somebody has you around the head, around the neck in a headlock, how do you get out of it? Maybe disable them, but then, run away. So these things it's a little bit different, because they're like, okay, so you're in a headlock and you get out of it, and then you throw them to the ground, and then you punch them in the face. It's like, they're on the ground. You can run. And then you punch them in the face? Cold coffee. Radio.
From the brain, seeing the beauty through the...
I don't know what this is.
Steve's Home PP. Contractor or a do-it-yourselfer, call the experts at Drywall Supply today.
Call the experts at Drywall Supply today. Is it legal for me to ride around with my light on? Is it legal for me to sit there talking to a camera while I'm driving? Not a cop? No.
Sale ends November 20th.
Marathon, benefiting the food.
You know what's weird? You don't fucking care about whether or not you know the words to a song unless somebody's watching you. My wife says that I've got the musical taste of a 15-year-old girl, which is so true. I mean, it is absolutely true. Here's the deal. I like anything that makes my toes tap. That's the bottom line. And you know what makes my toes tap? Katy Perry, Lady Gaga, Pink, Carly Rae Jepsen. Those guys make my toes tap. Shit, even my nieces, they don't even listen to these things anymore. Pink comes on, I'm like, yeah, Pink! Somebody's rocking out. I remember the days where you're like, Man, I can't wait to go out, raise hell on Friday night after I've been at work all day. Not anymore. That's for tomorrow. That's for Sunday, whatever. I don't mind partying my ass off as much as I can party, you know, these days. But I don't mind partying my ass off on Sunday or getting rip-roaring drunk on Sunday. Because I'll go to work with a hangover. I don't give a shit. I'll go to work on 2 hours of sleep. But the situation I'm in now, it's been a long week. It's been a long day. I want to go home. I want to chill. Well, thanks a lot for joining me on my commute home. It's getting a little dark, so I'm going to say goodnight. And be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, share it around. Tell your friends. This is a hell of a way to pass the time. And, you know, for all those people who just really need someone to drive with or share their morning commute with, well, this is exactly what it could be like.